She seems to think you may need cheering up, or maybe some help seeing to the situation."
"Dear God," Vincent muttered, raking one hand through his hair.
"Yeah, I thought you might feel that way," Bastien said sympathetically. "I did try to dissuade her from going, but you know how my mother is once she gets an idea into her head."
"Dear God," Vincent repeated.
"She's on a later flight," Bastien informed him. "She won't arrive until 6 o'clock your time, and she's arranged for a car rental so you won't have to pick her up."
"Does she know about what's going on here?"
"No," Bastien said, "and unless you want her interfering, I suggest you not tell her."
Vincent gave a bark of laughter. Interfere was an understatement. If Marguerite Argeneau knew someone was sabotaging her nephew's business, she'd be determined to track them down and sort it out. She was very protective of those she loved, and he was fortunate enough to count himself in that category.
"Dear God," he said unhappily. "Just stick her in a guest room, give her a bunch of tourist pamphlets, and let her entertain herself," Bastien suggested. "She'll get bored and move on eventually."
Vincent grimaced, thinking nothing was ever that easy. "I'm guessing I wasn't expected to pick up this Jackie and, He paused, trying to recall the second name Bastien had mentioned.
"Tiny," he supplied. "No, they'll have a rental, too. Otherwise I'd have called sooner."
"Right," Vincent sighed.
"I'm guessing you probably have about half an hour before they get there. I figured that was enough time to get ready."
"Yeah," Vincent agreed.
"Okay, I guess I'll let you go wake yourself up before they arrive."
"Yeah, okay. Hey, tell Terry." Vincent paused and glanced toward the hallway as a knock sounded at his front door. Frowning, he stood and headed out of the office, taking the cordless phone with him. "Hang on, there's someone at the door."
"That's probably the package I sent out for Mom," Bastien said. "If so, you'll have to get it in the refrigerator right away."
"Must be nice having your meals prepared and delivered," Vincent said dryly as he walked up the hall.
"We'll eventually sort that out too, cousin,"
Bastien said quietly, and Vincent felt guilty for bellyaching. Bastien had set his scientists to work on finding a cure for his problem years ago. If there wasn't one yet, it wasn't for lack of trying.
"Is it the blood?"
Bastien asked as Vincent pulled the front door open.
No,"
he answered, his gaze running over the duo on the marble step before him. He'd never set eyes on such an unlikely pair. The woman was blonde, the man a brunette. She was extremely short and curvy. He was a great behemoth of a man who stood well over 6 feet. She was dressed in a black business suit with a crisp white blouse underneath. He wore casual cords and a sweater in pale cream. They were a study in contrasts.
"Vincent Argeneau?"
the woman asked. When he nodded, she stuck out her hand.
"I'm Jackie Morrisey, and this is Tiny McGraw. I believe Bastien called you about us."
Vincent stared at her hand, but, rather than take it, pushed the door closed and lifted the phone back to his ear as he turned away.
"Bastien, she's mortal." "Did you just slam the door in Jackie's face?" Bastien asked with amazement. "I heard the slam, Vincent. Jesus, don't be so damned rude."
"Hello," he said impatiently. "She's mortal."
"Bad enough she's female, but I need someone who knows about our special situation to deal with this problem. Jackie does know," Bastien said dryly. "Did you think I'd send you an uninitiated mortal? Have a little faith."
A sigh traveled down the phone line.
"Look, her father started the Morrisey Detective Agency and did lots of work for us. She's known about us since she was in her late teens and has always kept the secret. Jackie has run the company since her father's death. She has a bit of an attitude when it comes to our kind, but is the best in the business. Now open the goddamn door for the woman."
"But she's mortal and—"
"A girl,"
Vincent pointed out again, still not happy with the situation.
"I'm hanging up, Vincent."
Bastien hung up. Vincent scowled at the phone and almost dialed him back, but then thought better of it and returned to the door. He needed help tracking down the saboteur out to ruin him. He'd give Ms. Morrisey and her giant a chance. If they sorted out the mess for him, fine. If not...